Welcome back. We are doing chest again. So let's get to it. Obviously going up 15 pounds. All right. Biceps are so sore. Could have done one more. But at halfway point, it's scary as shit. God damn. Alright. Last set of the heavyweight. What? You know what I mean? The weight I can do with my shoulder right now. Damn it, I wish I was smart. I could do two more. Damn it. Fudge it, I'm gonna do one more set. Because I can't. Okay. That was fucking scary. Oh, you see that? See that fucking shit? That was like right here. And I thought I almost, my shoulder almost, like if it was still like badly injured, I would have totally just died. Holy shit. Don't do what I just did at home, kids and gentlemen and ladies and yeah. Alright. That's how you properly do a bench press. You slowly go down, and you breathe in, and you breathe out and go, you power it out at the same time. Breathe in, power it out. Oh, my right arm just almost went. Oh, my biceps, holy shit. Oh, you saw that? You see that shit? You sandbagging son of a bitch. You saw that shit. I was like, oh. I almost. Oh. Heart's racing. Alright, I'm done with the bench. Because now I have PTSD. Oh, you sexy sandbagging son of a bitch. Getting my chest back. Benching more and more. Just look at like I'm just like filling out. Like I'm just like getting wider this way on my top end. It's just great. I fucking love it. Look at that. I almost don't have a fucking dad bod anymore. It's fucking great. I mean, I long don't have one because no dad has arms like these. Ah. Oh. Fucking love it. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm actually taking a long time to do this chest workout. Hence why I'm not like sweating my ass off and I'm still wearing my glasses. Because people are idiots. I don't like being alone. So I put myself out there. And what's out there? 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time losers, 6 time losers. Everyone's a fucking loser in one way or another. And you're a loser if you've made a life decision and it didn't work out. And you couldn't start over without baggage. It's not mental. If you exist out there, hit me up, by the way. Oh, damn it. What happened is I just hit pause and then play again. And yeah, when you think about it, it's not until what like the 70s when everyone was fucking each other. Boy, girl didn't matter. Mostly in France and Britain after the swinging 60s. Yeah, pretty much since that time, since after the swinging 60s, being a one-time loser would get you fucking either exiled or murdered. That's just a fact. Like, any type of proper time where you had to do things properly or else, period, or else. 90% of the population today wouldn't be alive. Because they've all shamed their family, shamed their name, their lineage, their creed. Like, everyone. Because, as far as I know, I am the only non-loser my age that has the opportunity to be one. Time and time over again. I could have knocked up so many fucking girls. I'm not going to tell you the number, but let's just say I lost count like 5 to 10 years ago when the world went to shit. Well, it started going to shit like 15 years ago. Like, where everyone saw it visually happening. Because, everyone, all the, we're coming out of the shadows with real, honest intentions instead of what they propagandized. Anyways, let's stop drooling and you know what's up. Oh, see what I did? I just talked shit and I just bumped my head. Instant karma. There's some girl out there that's just naive as fuck, and I just completely insulted her to the point where she should go off and, and yeah, and it's not her fault because she was never taught better. But then again, it's kind of her fault for not choosing to teach herself or himself, I guess. I don't really give a fuck about guys knocking up girls, so I mostly care about girls being knocked up by guys that don't raise the kids. I mean, that is why society is a shithole. It's why Charlie Kirk was murdered. Because he advocated men in the household, period, over everything. That's why they killed him, because they realized that they can't play the race card anymore. Like, cause and effect is way too obvious today. It's way too fucking obvious. When you murder someone over just having something to say, speech, which is, part of the Constitution, is being able to say whatever the fuck you want, and you don't have a fucking leg to stand on. I was surprised there was no radical rights after Charlie Kirk was assassinated. I was like, okay, it's time. These Democrats are fucking pussies anyways. Like, they're the betas. And they're the ones that are fucking murdering and destroying the planet and country after country. So it's like, okay, you want to fuck with the actual alphas of the planet? You want, seriously, every beta cuckold is, the big D word, which, after a while, you gotta associate the two. I mean, the big D was DRCFM, and that was one of the greatest fucking radio stations ever. But you gotta realize that, D makes you think, okay, so if I were to say to anyone, girl or boy, something about anything, and just say D, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, and you have no room for misinterpretation. There's no room for misinterpretation. Seriously. Alright, I just talked through that. I'm sorry. But seriously, there's no room for misinterpretation. The moment that you start fucking killing people and start mass shootings and start lighting people on fire and killing people when they're completely defenseless, just trying to get from one place to another, and then you do it because of race? Seriously, why the fuck is race still an issue unless, they keep, making it one? Why the fuck? Why the fuck are there shows like The View? These are, literally, every show that isn't, on board with, the correct way to do things, not diversity in, uneducated inclusion. It should be DUI. That's why they didn't name it DUI. Holy shit! They couldn't! I bet they were gonna! My mind just exploded. Time to make my pecs blast it. Blast my pecs. Like this stupid fuck used to say. Who should have never ever tried to be one of us alphas ever, because he was just a little cuck with a fucking Jewish nose. He was such a fucking Jew that he didn't only care, like, for one, never paid for shit, always talked about money, always cared about anything. You owed him money, it was $1.50. He would let you know. Like, seriously. And the kid stayed back fucking 5 years. So, he's living, and then, he's still living with his parents after he was fucking like 30, like 2 or 33. Or 5 or whatever. Then he met like the first girl that looked like his sister. Which is him with blonde hair and a nose. And I don't even know if they're still together, because that sick fuck is like one of the biggest cancers in the world. Like, he is he's the definition of why people even cared about people of Jewish religion. Because of people like him. Because he's fucking a weasel. Like, he is a fucking weasel. He, never paid for fucking anything. And when he did, he made you well fucking sure you knew it. And never shared a fucking thing, even though we shared everything with him. And he's the fucking older one who lived with his fucking parents, paying no fucking bills. That fucking weasel. And he would just come over to my house, because I, even though was only 19 fucking years old, had a house. Not 19, 21. I bought my Mustang at 19 when my best friend killed himself. But yeah, at 20, I wasn't even 21 yet. It was like a week before my birthday. I bought a fucking house. And this motherfucker was like literally 10 years older than us. Like, I mean, he was like of the whole crew, he was 10 years older than the youngest of us. Which was really fucking sad, because most of our group was like at least 7 years younger than him, or 5 years younger than him. That's how fucking sad this motherfucker was. And he literally fucking mooched off of everything. And then if you were to go and bring a girl around, and then he would use your house to have girls over. And it's like, what? You don't have a place to bring women back to. I do. Why the fuck are you using my house like it's your own? And this stupid motherfucker had this motherfucker. If I ever see this little bitch again, I will assault him. I'm gonna fucking knock his fucking nose up into his head. I don't give a fuck. Like, seriously, this motherfucker parked in my driveway after inviting girls back to my house, which then left before me, so that he could get there and then walk them into my house because he knew the door was unlocked. So when he was, letting them all, and then parks in my fucking parking spot. Like, he owns the fucking house. He parked right in front of my fucking garage. So I'm like, okay, in my truck, which was my badass fucking mint condition Ranger that had like fucking 32-inch all-terrain tires on it, and was just fucking sick. It was like the most badass 4.0 Ranger fucking ever. Yeah, I just pulled right in front of him. He bought, obviously, a brand new WRX STI, because that's what everyone thought was the coolest thing at the fucking time. And, yeah, so I just pulled in front, because there was no fucking room in my spot. And then when I tried to get in my spot and he just wasn't fucking moving, I backed into him on fucking purpose. And then when I got out, I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God, I guess I'm too drunk. Oh my God. Oh. No, it was a fucking lesson, you stupid motherfucker. And then he got mad and said that he better go because he didn't want to assault me because I didn't say I'm sorry. For him in my fucking parking spot, acting like he owns my fucking house, using everything I fucking worked for to try to sleep with girls that want to fuck me. Which he ruins because all he does is talk fucking shit. So when I meet him, it's like, and it's like, the fuck? What, did he tell you everything about himself and then claim it was me? Because people only accuse others of what they are themselves, and they've been doing it since the beginning of the woke era, which was 15 years ago, which is the height of that cocksucker's fucking career. Seriously, he brought a girl to my house, like, to get with her. She liked me. We were going to hang out and smoke together, and, we go and start smoking, and then, she, not knowing how to handle, I guess, her first ever joint, started throwing up. And then he started taking care of her when she was clearly interested in me. And when we went and started smoking, she even told me to keep me away from that creep. And then what was I supposed to do? Be like, all right, stop holding her hair while she's throwing up because you're a fucking creep. No, I couldn't do that. I had to just mind my own business. And that motherfucker even slept with her because he just wouldn't leave her alone. And he kept, like, using all of us because she wanted to hang out with us, our crew. And kept using us as, like, a way to get with her. Literally. And then he had this redhead come over. And the redhead, I banged. Because, yeah. And then she tried to, like, make this lovely devotion in front of everyone. And I'm just like, nah, like, you went back to still talking to that dude. Because obviously he wasn't going to give up. He doesn't fucking know, like, he has no shame. So even if you did hook up with her, it doesn't fucking matter. So, yeah, we're at the next party, like, the following, like, day, and, the whole time she's trying to touch me all fucking night and everything, and I'm just like, no, you still talk to that fucking icky fuck. That terrible Ben fuck. And, yeah, and he's a fucking grifter and a user and just an all-around Jew piece of shit. I mean, it's like, why would you even want anything to do with that fucking cocksucker? Because he literally could run straight into a fucking brick wall with a full-on erection and only break his nose. Like, seriously. I hate motherfuckers like that. You ruin the fucking movie industry, by the way, making all these fucking movies where you get the girl in the end because you're the nice guy, but really you're an evil fuck counting the pennies over and over again, counting everything you fucking do for someone. Everything is transactional. Why the fuck do you think there was a genocide against you? Because your entire lives are transactional. And people with civilization thought processes don't fucking live like that. And you have forced us by taxation on just being able to live on a property. Never mind own it. Never mind fucking drive on the road, travel on anything. You have to pay a tax for it. That's fucking racketeering. That's grade A racketeering. And then it all goes to slush funds in other countries and pockets of racist motherfuckers that are the scum of the fucking earth and got to their position because everyone's like, hey, they're a piece of trash like me. I want them in office so that someone like me is in office. Well, they're going to do exactly what you do, is take everything for your fucking self. You stupid motherfuckers. I have to go and do this and say this shit because you are fundamentalists. And you don't fucking pay attention from fact or fiction. You could literally have it right in your fucking face and you will deny it to your fucking deathbed. And the world is fucking sick of you. And then it's so funny because you have no idea what's going on in the world because the only thing you talk about is how much you hate the president. You don't know news. Like, literally, I'm so fucking mad because I've spent like the last I don't know, 2 hours upset about some stupid bitch that just fucking has no clue at all what's going on in the world and has literally seen every red flag in the world and asked me who I voted for. And when I told her, she hung up on me. First of all, no one fucking hangs up on me. Ever. Like, back in the olden times, you did that. Olden times, I mean 20 years ago. You did that, you got a fucking beating from anyone. You hang up on someone, that person's gonna come and find you and beat the fuck out of you. People, like, I hate that, like, these fake alpha males are like, once people, didn't, get repercussions, they think they can talk all the shit they want. You're on fucking steroids. You ain't doing shit either, bitch. That's why you're still fucking talking about it instead of just fucking doing shit. Like, you are the exact person you're talking about. You are the pussy that won't do shit and that can get away with saying whatever the fuck they want. Which you can, because, yeah, it's allowed in the Constitution. It's allowed in our country to say whatever the fuck you want without prejudice. So, literally, if you're gonna go and act like you're the type of person that would fuck up all these people that are keyboard warriors, you're just as bad as the people that are the keyboard warriors trolling you. Because neither of you would do fucking shit if you ever even came in contact with each other. And that's why it's so funny for me when people try to do it to me on this channel. It's been happening quite often. And people, say things to, like, egg me on. And it's like, this person's so fucking dumb, it's not even funny. Like, this person is so dumb, it's scary. It's no longer like, haha, idiot. Idiot, idiot, idiots, idiots. It's just like, are you okay? Like, get this man a doctor. Like, for real. Not being sarcastic. It's like, people should be afraid of you when you're this fucking fundamentalist, delusional person that literally confuses you with who you talk shit about. You only accuse others of what you are yourself. That's why it's so fucking hard for me to go and call out all these people, because, like, at the end of the day, I can't just be like, oh, well, fuck it. I mean, I was talking shit to myself anyways. Like, unless, like, I'm blatantly, randomly being like, fuck you, bitch, fuck you. Like, that's just me psyching myself up. But if I'm saying anything else, it's me calling you the fuck out. Period. End of story. And, yeah, if you identify with it, then that is your problem. And my problem is my PTSD, my OCD, and my anxiety don't do well with being blunt and honest to people that could affect them to the point where they may harm themselves. Because technically, I'm kind of saying, like, there's no place for you in this world. get the fuck out. But really what I'm saying is pick up a book, fucking watch updated, actual, non-biased news, which is Sky News, in case you didn't fucking know. And they're Australian, so obviously they don't give a fuck and report on the rest of the world, and they're not the fucking weirdos at the BBC that just ruin their country. And that's why it's no longer the civilized world. Like, I literally had a plan to move to Wales or the Isle of Man, and I will never do that now because I am not going to that fucking shithole that they just took the most civilized country, the only civilized country, and turned it into a third world shithole. And now America is on its way too. Just look at fucking Minnesota, look at fucking Chicago, look at California. And then I was going to move to Texas, but everyone from California is moving to fucking Texas. Look, if you go in and you tell people to start rioting, you have no right to go and leave and let them ruin every home of your neighbors in your house after you've left. Like, you don't have the right to fucking do that. Why? Like, no one has the right to fucking do that. You can't just go and like mass preach to the fucking world about something and then dip so that they ruin what was your fucking home that you don't give a shit about anymore because you didn't give a shit about anything but yourself in the fucking first place. See, like, none of you that I'm talking to are still watching right now. None of you. Because you wouldn't have made it this far. You would have got mad. You would have wrote me off like I'm some fucking exactly what you are. And yeah, you would be like, that person's exactly what I am. And you hate yourself. And that's just the facts of life. Like, you fucking hate yourself. Like, can you believe that a third of the world fucking hates themselves that much? Where, like, I mean, it was just the whole thing. Like, Tylenol can give your newborn baby Down syndrome or some type of disformity. And then because the one fucking person that for some reason lives rent-free in everyone's mind that is an affluent, an awful female, literally has gone and probably given their kids Down syndrome by taking Tylenol on purpose. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You think you wouldn't, like, after we found out that it was your group of people that were lying about literally a epidemic and lied 100% about the transfer of it, the vaccines, every fucking bit of it. It was all a slush fund manipulation for mass murder, because that's all the Democrats want. They're communists, socialist, fascists. They want mass murder. That's the whole fucking thing. That's why they have their hands in, like, all the pharmaceutical companies. Name me any Republicans that are on Congress that have their hands in the pharmaceutical company. Ugh. Ugh. Right in my chest. Huh. I just waited way too long. Okay. And I literally had the worst fucking PTSD dreams last night because of you fucking psychopaths. So that's why I'm ranting. I don't do this anymore and have been good, but I was interrupted like 5 times during this recording. It's been like 3 hours. I mean, I had a full charge and now I got like 4% left. So I gotta do this quick. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm Jewish, so I'm just not a stereotypical Jew. That's why I don't practice Judaism. Because you all make me fucking sick with the way you treat people and how you treat money. But I will never side with fucking Palestine. The fuck? You people are fucking stupid. The lesser of two evils. I'd take people stealing my money than beheading me any day. What the fuck is wrong with the world? The exact people that would be fucking murdered are their biggest fucking supporters! Seriously. Y'all fageless need to fucking find a new fucking purpose, because pretty sure the people that you're rooting for are trying to kill you every day and are killing you every day. And why don't you get the fuck out of our country and go and live there? Get the fuck out. And this is another great episode of Bodybuilding by Holobic, and I'll see you next time. It's a good video.